What if I told you that your art teachers are wrong? Have you ever wanted to make fan art or draw anime, and then your art teacher in high school would go, "No, bad"? This is a pretty common story to much frustration of students. But let me tell you, you are totally fine making fan art and anime. Your teachers are mistaken, but there is a catch. The teachers do have a valid reason. They're not just haters. Okay, well maybe some are. Let's dive into this topic and let me explain to you why it's totally okay to make fan art, and you should even do more of it. As an aspiring artist, you want to draw many things. All those epic ideas in your head have to come out. But the problem is that as a baby artist, you lack the fundamental skills to realize your masterpiece onto the canvas. And there will always be moments where you run into a wall and have to upgrade your fundamentals. But yes, you're stuck, and the only way to get good at drawing is practicing fundamentals like perspective, anatomy, form, shapes, color theory, and then applying them. A lot of this can feel like a distraction from actually creating the things you want, and then you might skip on them perhaps, stubbornly so. But that's okay, you need to be able to draw the things you want to motivate you to learn more again. So, you go and draw an anime character you like. Perhaps it didn't turn out too well, yet. And then the art teacher comes in and goes, "No." Angry face. The reason for this is that drawing things like fan art and anime will make you more prone to draw things that have already been stylized by another artist. Doing this can increase the danger of drawing a symbolization instead of an actual drawing with depth. Think of it how you draw a house as a kid. It's probably more like a symbol, an icon, as opposed to the intricate structure that a house actually is. Drawing anime and fan art without fundamental knowledge is like eating food that's already been chewed on and doesn't come from your own observation skills. The art teacher wants you to observe from real life objects so you can actually improve. So that's it, right? The teacher's absolutely right and you shouldn't draw fan art. What a tragedy, but it must be so. Or is it really? What if I told you you can learn fundamentals and apply what you learned perfectly in a fan artwork? Here is the key. You should practice and observe from reality. Don't skip out on drawing all those apples, naked people and gadgets that you find in real life. But if you want to draw a character, something a bit more fantasy, it's totally okay to do some fan art. All you need to do is to apply the fundamental rules you learned to the character design of the fan art. You can look up references to how real hats look if your fan art character has a hat. Understand what you draw and apply it. Always make sure that you are drawing something in a 3D environment. Jump through the portal and imagine the scene in 3D. If you draw an eye, don't draw the symbol of an eye. No, imagine the eyeball, a good sphere, then the eyelids, how they wrap around it. This is the approach you should take, and then your fan art in time will look better too. Also, if you're a training concept artist, doing fan art can actually save a bit of the weight load of having to design a whole character on top of figuring out anatomy, perspective and more. This makes you not have to juggle all these skills at once and can enable more focused learning when you're training. And a plus to that is that you can learn from the character design that you're doing a fan art of. Be sure to make fan art of the type of characters you'd love to draw yourself in a portfolio. A lot of these design principles can seep into your own work subtly from having drawn lots of fan art of certain character archetypes, like drawing orcs for instance. And that's why it's totally fine to do fan art. You can do fan art without worrying your art teacher, who just really wants you to improve in the best way possible. Remember, practice your fundamentals, that's always important. In fact, it will always be part of your journey to return to these fundamentals and polish them. Currently, I'm returning to the fundamentals again myself. Just be sure to apply those fundamentals to your fan art, make it a challenge to demonstrate what you've learned. And that is what I have for today. Have fun drawing your favorite characters. If you have any suggestions for what I should talk about in the next video, be sure to comment. Also, I gotta say it, I don't know if I can do it. Be sure to like, favorite and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more clockwise content. Yeah, that just had to happen. So, a lot of new epic work is coming up. Be sure to stay tuned. Keep drawing, never give up, and most of all, stay adventurous. See you